What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here, West Ham Fan TV, and today we've got a combined 11 for you guys, West Ham and Tottenham. Now, this is something I did on my good friend Toby's channel, TapinTobs, which you can go and check out. We did a full preview for the game, and in that preview, I suggested a combined 11, and I wanted to show that, guys. So Toby's kindly sent me the clip of the combined 11 to put on our channel, so you guys can have a look and see what you think and start some debate and see if you guys agree with the 11 we've got or who you would have instead. But it was really good. It was good fun. We had a lot of back and forth, a lot of debate. It was heated. You know, you're having a West Ham and Tottenham combined 11. You're trying to get your players in there. And I'll put the full link to the full preview down below in the comments and the description, so you can go and check it out. Do go and give Toby a subscribe, because he is despite being a Spurs fan, he is a great guy. So don't hold the Tottenham thing against him. But like I said, it was a really good, fun video to make with Toby for the combined 11. So do check it out.
Goalkeeper
Fabianski, easy.
What? No, Lloris's form in the last month has been shocking. But are we saying
we're doing it on form? We're doing it on form
over the season or form in recent weeks? What are we saying?
No, I'm saying okay. So
let's do over the season.
If you was to do over the course of the season, right? But you can't sit here. But you can't sit here and look at that period just because you had that hot period where you was top of the league.
No, I'm not just looking at the hot period. I said the whole season, bro.
I've heard you guys cry about Lloris all season. I feel like I've heard so much complaints, and I've seen some howlers that he's had in games. I don't think that you can really look and see if Fabianski's had any glaring errors and done a madness in any game like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of anything. Whereas Lloris has made a few glaring mistakes. Like, it seems like
all in the last month.
Yeah, no, but he's got those mistakes in him. Whereas if we look over the season,
I remember you lot went to Anfield last season. Fabianski just came back from injury, and he literally threw away the game. He threw away the game for you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He come back from the injury. I feel it's a tight. Like, I don't listen. It's a tight. Listen, Lloris. Like, if you was to ask me, maybe like maybe a couple of seasons ago, right? Where to me, I rated Lloris a lot more highly. Ever since that point, especially since like Mourinho, it seems like he's gone downhill. He's not at that same level.
Lloris is not the keeper. Lloris is far from a world-class keeper. He's not been a world-class keeper for a couple of years, but I feel like as Spurs fans, we remember the bad a lot more than we remember the good. And unfortunately for us, Lloris has been in shocking form. And whilst I agree there needs to be a succession plan now, because whilst I agree there needs to be a succession plan due to the fact that he keeps making some of these high-profile errors, I'm not just going to forget the games that he does well for us. Like, he was one of our best players when he came back from the restart last year, even though the whole reason why he got injured in the first place was because of a stupid mistake against Brighton off the back of another mistake against Southampton. But you're doing that. But what I'm saying is he came back from January, and from January through to the end of the season, he was like top 5 best players. Like, he didn't put up wrong.
We're talking this season, right? And you've said the past month he's been shocking. What I'm saying is Fabianski's not been shocking at all this season. Like, he's never gone through that period where
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Lloris was performing at a higher level than Fabianski was. So surely the high level he was performing at, combined with the poor form now, it sort of levels it.
Has it been that much higher of a level? Say for instance, Fabianski was here and Lloris was here. In the past month, it's been more like Fabianski's been here, Lloris has been here. Do you know what I mean? Like, so the difference.
We're not gonna. I feel like we're not gonna agree on this. We're not gonna agree on this. But you know what? Because Lloris has been in such bad form in the last month, I'll give you Fabianski.
Okay, because you've got to take a little bit of reason. Okay, that's all right. We'll say Fabianski, right? And then what we playing in terms of a back 4, back 5? What do you want to do?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's do back 4. Let's do back 4 because we want to. Let's do 4-3-3. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, 4-3-3. All right, look, if we're talking centre backs, like, I don't feel like this is going to be a long argument, surely.
So
I'm
what?
sure there's no real
Bonner and what? Craig Dawson?
I can't. All right, what are we saying about injuries? We're not putting injured players in now.
No, you can put Ogbonna there. I think he's been really good this season.
Okay, yeah, I'd put Ogbonna and Dawson, yeah, because both players.
I think Alderweireld's been just as good as Dawson, if not better.
Do you know what? The only reason I would probably concede, on Dawson, is he did start playing later into the season. He hasn't had like a full season.
Yeah. So
I'd be more willing, even though on form, I feel like he hasn't had a bad game. Where I feel like this season, that the probably game we could point out and say Alderweireld has had bad games.
Yeah, he has.
Alderweireld really played that much this season?
He was playing a lot at the start of the season, and in our best period, him and Dyer were playing regularly. But in the last month and a half or so, he's not really played much. But he's the best centre back we have, and I feel like he's put enough good performances to get the nod ahead of Craig Dawson this season. I'm sorry, as declining as he is, I'm putting him there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you know what? I can slightly concede that one. I think if maybe Dawson has been doing this.
Jack said I can hit Dawson. No, he's not better than all our CBs.
Oh no, I think he's saying barring Toby at his best, which is seldom. Craig
Dawson. I'm just gonna end it here. Craig Dawson is not a better centre back than Alderweireld. He's not.
No, he said barring Toby at his best. He said barring Toby at his best.
Yeah, but listen, Alderweireld is finished. Our centre back options are poor right now. They're poor. But I'm sticking with Alderweireld there. There's no way we do a combined 11 and Craig Dawson's getting ahead of Alderweireld. Like, I know Alderweireld is on his way down physically, but yeah, nah. And then right back as well. I'm guessing you're going to say.
Wait. So let's make it official. We're saying Alderweireld and Ogbonna, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Right back, yeah, obviously Kufal, I'm saying.
Why is it obvious? Aurier's been one of the best right backs in the league this season. What? Why is it obvious? Kufal and Aurier have both been good this season, but Aurier has actually locked. Give me these memorable performances where Kufal has locked up the best wingers in the league this season. Give me them.
He pocketed Grealish. He pocketed Jack Grealish.
That's one. Next.
He's had consistently good performances. He has not had bad performances.
And I feel like Aurier's had really good performances as well. You know what? I think Kufal's done really well this season. I like Kufal. I like him a lot. But Aurier, I felt like this season he's had his brain dead moments against Leicester, against whoever, but
Kufal has had no brain dead moments. That's the point. And I feel like when you have those errors.
But this is the point I'm making. Kufal's had no brain dead moments, but the level he's playing at, I think Aurier's been not much more, but I feel like Aurier arguably has been solid in some of these matches.
You got to look at, when you say the level he's playing at, you got to look at the table, right? And where, you got to look at the table and where we are. Like, obviously, we're playing at a higher level. Like, you got to look at it's clean sheet. Our defensive, I'd be interested because your defensive record actually was like close to ours. We had similar defensive records when we played each other last time. I'd be interested to see where that is now. But I think that ours has been pretty decent.
You've conceded more than us.
In recent times?
You've conceded more than us, and you've played a game more. Obviously, we still have a game to play. So we conceded 25, you conceded 28.
Yeah, but I feel like he has been so solid, Kufal.
Yeah, he has. He
hasn't had those moments where you can think, like, what is he doing? Like, what did he do there? Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas
I get you.
Goals,
Aurier's also had moments where, like, I don't rate Aurier highly, and I think we need to move him on in the summer. But this season,
how are you gonna sit there and say you don't rate him?
I don't know. But this season, he's done his thing. Like, I can actually give you games where this guy's putting a 10 out of 10 performance. I'm sure you can do the same with Kufal.
If you was that impressed by him and he was playing at that higher a level, you'd want to keep him. You would think that this guy
not necessarily. He's 28 years old. He's got 12 months left in his contract. He doesn't want to sign. And as good as he's been this season, he's got that error-prone gene in his head. So I want him.
Sufal doesn't.
All right.
That's the point.
Okay, but I'm not. Have Kufal. I don't agree, but have Kufal. Next point. Left back. I don't care if he can have 10 assists. He's not getting ahead of Reguilon. I'm sorry, he's not. No way. No way.
You know what? I would fight for Creswell. However, his best performances have been as part of that back three. So if we're talking about him as a traditional left back,
No way.
yeah, obviously Reguilon is a good player. So that's not a battle I'm really gonna press for as much as Creswell
Okay.
has been brilliant this season. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Midfield. This one's tough because listen, Højbjerg has to be there. Ndombele has to be there. Ndombele, sorry. Why do I keep calling it Ndombele? Ndombele has to be there. You need panache. You need quality. So one of Suchek or Rice is taking that spot. I'm sorry. I can't drop Højbjerg. But then again, Suchek has scored like 7-8 goals this season. So it's mad. And Declan Rice I really rate Declan Rice. I think he's a really good player.
I mean, and he's a leader as well. He's like captain in the side when Noble's not in at his age. So
go on, give me your view of the midfield. Give me your view of the midfield.
Oh, you're right, because obviously, look, the two players that you have named, like, I can't say anything really again. They are quality players. Like, I've seen Højbjerg have some really good games. I've seen him, obviously there's some games where he can maybe go missing at times, and Ndombele as well is another sort of good player. I feel like Ndombele. Am I right in saying that he started slow? Like he didn't hit the ground running at the start of the season when you first?
Nah, you're wrong because he didn't play the first game, but he was coming on as a sub at times and he was making an impact. And then he started. He built his way up into the team through the Europa League, and then when we had to qualify initially for the Europa League, and then
so he hasn't had any like quiet periods or anything like that.
No, he has had some quiet periods, but on the whole, he's been quite consistent. Like I'll give you an example, like Chelsea at home, he didn't play particularly well. West Brom didn't really play particularly well, but then I look at Fulham, he was excellent. Liverpool, he was really good. And then I'm trying to remember, like he's kept a very steady level of consistency this season. I would say for me, it has to be, and I really like Declan Rice, but he's gonna have to take the L here. I think it has to be Højbjerg, Souček, Ndombele or Ndombele.
Yeah, see, I had this. It might have been Chelsea. I'd done a starting combined 11, and basically I had to do the same thing. I had to pick Souček or Rice in that situation. It's so hard to pick out of the two, but I have to. I think I'm gonna have to tip it to Souček because of the goals that he scored, the energy. I see someone post out and say like, apart from goals, they don't notice Souček on the pitch, right?
He's a beast. He's good defensively. He works his socks off. He's a beast, man. That was a really fun, and I said this to you back in January as well. Like he's been a big difference, and your club was smart by making it a permanent thing in the summer as well. But yeah, he's been a really, really quality signing for you lot. Quality signing. I think he's been the best signing you lot have made in a long, long time, probably since Payet.
Yeah. You know what? I can't argue that he's definitely up there. He's sort of having that almost the same impact this season as Payet had, his first season. Like, and yeah, I have to tip it to Souček. Rice is obviously still young. I think Rice has had a brilliant season. He's been so consistent. He made, a couple of little errors here and there, but overall, I think he's been class. But yeah, I'm going to give it to Souček. So we're saying Souček and Ndombele in the midfield.
Yeah, Ndombele and Højbjerg. Okay, and then the attack.
Whoa. No. Højbjerg's out. What do you mean? Oh, no, we said free. Did we say free? Oh, yeah. We said a free.
Yeah.
If it's a free, that changes things,
How does it change things? No, stop. Listen, we're well over time as well,
All right, but quick. All right, let's go real quick then. If it's a free, because obviously I know you're going to put straight up Kane and Son, yeah? You're going to say Kane and Son. I feel like that if we had a free, you'd say that maybe have one a bit more advanced, and I would say Mark Noble gets in there. No, I'm joking. You got an option of Lingard or Ben Rama. Like, surely Ben Rama can get into that side. Surely, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say Lingard has only played a few games, but Ben Rama, come on. Creativity, the work rate, you're just going to say straight up it's Ndombele and Højbjerg. Even Rice, like, I don't know, like, he's all right. Ndombele is a little bit more, is he more attacking than...
Come on, stop. You can only have... Come on, I'm not going to do this. We both know we both know that it needs to be in Ndombele, Højbjerg, and one of your midfielders. We know this. Come on.
I
We
think that's a fix up. Like, how can you get more players in this side when you're ninth and we're fifth? How is that possible?
those players individually have performed well for pretty much the whole season. That's
But
why.
Well, you would be
those two. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense though, because they can't dictate how the whole team plays, can they?
But you're the whole team.
Are they responsible for the defense? Are they responsible for the defenders making brain dead errors? Come on.
But then you're talking about having so surely if it's the defense that's at fault, we should have near enough the whole defense locked up.
And you do. You have far. You have a Bono. You know what? You can even take Alderweireld out of there and put whoever you want there. I don't even care about the centre back spots because our centre backs have been bad. But the only spot I wanted, was potentially right back for Aurier, but you said Kufar, and definitely left back for Sergio Reguilon. So you can have centre backs. Have the centre backs.
Because that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. Like, you can't say that most of your team on this season is better than our team when you're ninth and we're fifth. That don't make no sense.
It does make sense, and I'm not saying most. I've literally named the players that have actually performed well this season. So Højbjerg and Ndombele is there, Reguilon's there, and we're gonna get to the attack. Harry Kane is obviously there. Son Heung-min is obviously there.
So we're saying Dawson and Ogbonna as centre backs. Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, obviously, like you said, you're putting in Kane and Son. I cannot argue that. It's just a case of, okay, if we're gonna play, do I say, right, is this where I put in flipping Benrahma? I would like to see that. I would actually be interested to see a Benrahma play up front with Kane and Son. Benrahma is very creative, but if you Antonio as well, man, do you know, I'm just going to put Antonio, like you said, the scourge of
right mid.
Yeah, because like he is. Wait, so what are you saying? We're saying the front three, right?
Yeah, front three.
Yeah. So what, you're having Son on the left?
Yeah, Son on the left,
and then Antonio. Yeah, Antonio right. Yeah, because that is his traditional position anyway. That is his natural position. So I'm putting Antonio there.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine.
Managers like David Moyes, obviously.
That's fine. Yeah, back in the days, I remember he didn't he play right wing against us when you beat us 1-0 Upton Park all them years ago. Tell you what, that was actually that people love to say, oh yeah, Chelsea ended Spurs' title challenge. That was bullshit, complete bullshit. Tell you what game did really put a dent in our title hopes. It was that game, because I remember that game. If we had won that game at Upton Park, we could have gone level on points in Leicester, and we lost that game 1-0. Joke thing. Yeah, actually, no, I think it was 2-1. It was either 2-1 or 1-0. One of them. I can't remember. I just know Antonio got the winner. But okay, cool. Let me put it in the chat. So yeah, that's the team. So I've put it in the chat now, and sum it up as well. You got 1 minute left
on the screen, innit?
Yeah, I will. Let's sum it up as well. So your prediction for this game, score, 30 seconds. Shout. Go on.
2-1 West Ham. I'm gonna say, like I said, even though I have doubt whether we definitely will win because of Moyes, I'd say 2-1 West Ham. I think Souček gets the goal, and if Antonio comes in, this is where Antonio gets his goal. We do it 9 points clear in Tottenham's Cup final.
Okay, cool. Now it's my turn. I think we're gonna win 3-2 purely because we have to win. We have Kane and Son available. We have Ndombele and Højbjerg, who didn't have to exert themselves fully midweek as well. We have some of the players who we were hoping could play a big part in our season, such as Gareth Bale, coming into a tiny wincy bit of form. So you never know what could happen. You have better players available now, like Dele Alli as well. So yeah, I think we'll win this game 3-2. It's not going to be easy at all. We're going to get bullied for set pieces, but yeah. We'll have to wait and see, really. I can't predict anything other than a win because we literally need to win. So I feel like the players surely will turn up